everyone, Joe here and we have Lionel here today. So Lionel, if you can share with us who you are and what do you do?
So I'm Lionel and I'm actually running Zero Waste Singapore now.
What made you decide to pursue this track with Zero Waste and how did you end up with Zero Waste at this point?
I think the path that I took is very unorthodox. I don't have any environmental training. In my past few years, I've been in the social sector for about 11 years total, but all championing different causes. Yeah, I started off with women's rights, and then eventually I moved on to animal rights, and later on to youth and mental health, and now environment. And if you ask me how did I even decide to come into sustainability and environment, I would say it's because of priorities that changed along the way. Specifically, when I had my kid. When I had my first kid, what happened was that I was still running my business. I was running a for-profit youth development organization. And back then, there was a lot of conflict between whether to focus on work or to spend more time on the kid. And then I decided at the end of the day, family is more important. So I decided to take a step back. When I was taking care of the kids, I realized something. That at the end of the day, a lot of the things that we do is really for the future generations. And that was one of the key pivotal moments where I realized that, if I'm going to do something, it's going to be for the betterment of my kids when they grow up.
Perhaps understand a bit more about what is the good work they're doing in Zero Waste, because I'm sure many of our audience would not really know much about it. If you could share a bit more about that as well.
We actually push the agenda of zero waste and circularity, and we do that through education and advocacy. And currently, every time when we say Zero Waste SG, people always remember one of our campaigns that we run, which is BYO, or Bring Your Own.
Right.
Yeah. So if you know what BYO stands for, then chances are we did something well lah. And how BYO started was that we first implemented bag racks at supermarkets, where individuals can just go there and put their reusable bags, and it's free for anyone to take it. Yeah, and that's how the trend literally ended up in us collecting a lot of data to show that Singaporeans are ready for a change. And eventually we pushed for the bag charge. So before you get pissed off with the 5 cents, 10 cents extra that you have to pay at the supermarkets, right? I always like to share this extra information, which is since it was launched, almost 1 billion pieces of disposables have been diverted away from landfill. Yeah, and Singapore only has one landfill, which is going to be fully filled in 10 years' time if we continue the amount of waste that we throw away every day.
Thanks for sharing. I think those are very interesting information as well. So for someone who has been through quite a couple of pivots, any advice for someone who would like to seek pivots as well? What should they look out for, or is there like a certain mindset, for example?
I would say every pivot that I've done is daunting, for sure. Because number one, if you see all the different pivots that I mentioned, they are not similar to each other. I think maybe the only trend that is similar is communications, maybe. So definitely it's jumping into the unknown. That fear is always there. The key difference is my risk appetite is slightly higher, I guess. So I'm willing to take that risk. And why I'm willing to take that risk is because I always ask myself this question: what is the worst that can happen? And if the worst that can happen can be mitigated, or I can stomach it, then why not? Because I can tell you, you never know. Sometimes that leap of faith that you take is going to be something that is life-changing for you. And I can tell you all the different pivots that I take, I've never regretted any of them. Because each of them had something that I was learning from, and it helped me, or it built on the experience that I had for the next one.
And of course, if our audience would like to check out the good work you're doing in sustainability, where can they look you up?
Or they can just go to our website, www.zerowastesg.com.
I think that's all from our end today. Thank you so much for your time, Lionel, and we'll see you again. Thank you. Bye.